We turn now to the other side of the globe in an extremely high-stakes conflict in Somalia. Right now, more than 2.2 million people there are not able to receive humanitarian aid. That's because the al-Qaeda-linked militant group Al-Shabaab has banned aid organizations from coming into areas that are under its control. The famine is now coming to the forefront worldwide, and tonight we're joined by Wayne DeJong, Director of Disaster Response and Rehabilitation for the Christian Reformed World Relief Committee, joining us via Skype tonight. Wayne, thank you so much for your time. We know that the CRWRC's U.S. office is headquartered here in West Michigan. Give us an outlay of what the organization's involvement is in Somalia right now.
Yes, hello, Brian. Thank you. We are currently looking for ways to get more involved in Somalia. Our current focus is actually on the drought situation in Kenya, where we've been doing drought response almost continuously already since the beginning of 2009. And currently, our current project since April, we've been feeding 3,500 households in Kenya. And we're increasing that now to a total of 14,000 households, because the need in Kenya is also quite severe. There are 2.4 million people in Kenya in need of assistance, plus about 500,000 refugees in Kenya, so a total of almost 3 million people. And many of those refugees are from Somalia, especially in the Dadaab camp just inside Kenya, which holds about currently 380,000 Somalians.
Absolutely. And Wayne, these people are obviously they're in dire straits. They're starving to death. As an aid organization, how do you deal with militant groups that won't allow you to help out?
Well, this is one of the reasons we haven't been very active in Somalia up until now, because it is difficult to reach the 2.2 million people you mentioned. There are 3.7 million people in Somalia who are in need of food assistance, which is about half of the country's population of 7.5 million. So the main organizations that have been able to work effectively in Somalia are the World Food Program and UNICEF and the United Nations High Commission for Refugees. They have much better access than we would as a smaller non-governmental organization.
Wayne, is that where folks at home, is that where they should turn if they want to help out here? Those organizations you just mentioned, is that the best way?
Well, the Christian Reformed World Relief Committee, headquartered in Grand Rapids, is also responding in Somalia, and we're currently in discussions with an organization that works just inside Somalia, actually on the road to the refugee camp in Dadaab. We want to keep people from going to Dadaab and feed about 10,000 people for 5 or 6 months just inside Somalia and keep them there. We do have secure access to that area, and it looks like we'll be able to also assist them with some actually Canadian assistance from the Canadian Food Grains Bank. There is a huge need, but the access is difficult, and the warlords do make it problematic to reach many parts of the country, which is why already a quarter of Somalia's total population of 7.5 million are displaced, because they're fleeing into Ethiopia and Kenya.
Yep.
Including into the camps in Ethiopia and Kenya.
It is a horrifying shame.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne DeJong with the CRWRC out of Hamilton, Ontario for us over Skype tonight. Wayne, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, Brian.